Yeah. Hello, chat. Be a little bit longer on ads. For anyone that is, I believe, subbed at tier 1, there is a Siegeween emote. You can spam to give me luck. Because I'm going to be pulling for her. And King Bob coming with the hydrate. Hold on, King Bob. What would I ever do without you to dilute my tasty beverages? Thank you for the hydrate. Nah, no look. Oh, King Bob, out. Out. Get out. And I'll totally get her early so I can get her weapon, right? It's me! Hey, Zero. Good morning. Ain't more into me, but I'll take it. Drops? Are there drops? I never keep up with that stuff. You forgot about Siege and I didn't. Hopefully I get her early and I could go for a weapon. But what I have is what I have. I ain't swiping no more. I mean, I've watched some streamers pull for her. She looks like a cool character, but I could get her for free, so... Will it pop up about when I join? Oh, so I guess there's drops. I know I have drops enabled. I don't know what it's for, though. For free, yeah, so she's... After 20 days, she will move to standard. So either you will eventually lose your 50-50 to her, or when they give us an anniversary ticket, you could just pick her. So there's really no need to pull for her right now unless you just really can't wait. She could be the new Chi-Chi. Yeah, she could. Ow, ow, ow. I hurt my ear. Ow, ow. Okay. What do I have it set to? Unfortunately, my animated version didn't get approved yet. Any of my subs, look at your tier 1 emotes and let me know if your Siege Wing's in there. I think I temporarily am replacing Pout with her. There we go. Give me the head pats. Me luck. Alright, I think I'm coming out of fresh pity. Yep. It's gonna be fresh. This is either gonna go horrible or the best luck ever. Don't worry. We'll go back to Liza P soon enough. It's just the update came out. Want to hop on. Every tipsy knows something new I'm up to. You know, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Alright. Hopefully I win my 50-50. I win it early. Alright, first temple. Let's do it. Burrito's naughty twin is what it is. I mean, you could call it wisdom. Go big or go home. That's my advice. Don't listen to my advice. Don't. Zero. Take that back. Now I need more head pats. Spam head pats. I ain't doing it now. You brought in that Chi-Chi. I'm too scared now. Hey, you know what? I like Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi will give me luck. Hey, I'm on the right banner. Let's do it. Come on, give it to me early. $20. Roll for the new sheet. Oh, I didn't have all our constellations, huh? $30. Come on, give it to me early. $40. Come on. $50. Come on. Oh, come on. I better win my 50-50 at this point. $60. Oh my god. Hopefully I get her on this temple and I win. Is it 70? Oh my god, are you serious? My luck. Hopefully I win the 50-50. If not, I'm gonna cry. Come on. Come on, bring me my Siegeween. No! I got ka-chinged! And my horrible luck continues. Well, we keep going. Like I said, my luck is horrible. Oh, full pity with ka-ching. Or almost completely full pity with Kaching. We'll get her here. Oy. Have to buy some from the shop. Like streamer, like viewer. Oy. Well, my last temple, might as well I can buy from the shop. Huh. Hold on, chat, I have a phone call. Gee, sorry about that. Back to the disappointment. Oy. Okay. Next temple. Oy, game, are you serious? Max pity with Kaching, and you're doing this to me? Welcome back, thank you. Alright, we're gonna do some single pulls. Oy. Like I said, my luck is horrible. Yeah, rip indeed. This is normal for me, though. Into my face screen. Store doesn't refresh for a while. Siege one? No. I went like hard pity and got kachinged. Oh well, I have time. We should try a disappointment together. Yeah. I could buy, I think, 3 more wishes from the shop. Genshin, why? Oy, I can't believe that. I mean, I can believe it, but... Oh well. We got time together. Maybe I should have seized you and never use it. Blanket box, that's mean. That's mean. Oh, the shop don't refresh for 17 days. Get you why you did this. I know. Oy. Oh well, we have time. Kokomi is better overall? Well, probably. Does it change the fact I want Siege Wing? She can walk on water? Hold on, chat. No, I'm not dropping more money. I have 20 rolls. Sad. Sad, sad. Alright, let's do their test runs for some primos. Actually, I'll do it later. I don't want to be sad. Gonna lurk while I work on some IRL things. Alright, have a nice lurk. Lurk on, lurk on. Kids just ain't playing. No, retract the tentacles. Well, that just completely deflated me. Love tentacles. Alright, wait, what's this? All hope's down in the tree. Yeah, not gonna lie, that hurt a little bit, but what are you gonna do? He became a Calliope. Alright, let's start her story. Oh, it's probably not voiced.
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this
How
way?
many VAs are still missing?
Huh?
Always rolled the
What's that?
boss with the... What the?
Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that. Oh, maybe there's a new kind of yokai in town. Is it trying to get us to follow it?
It's cute though. Let's kill it.
This is order.
It didn't work.
What's that girl doing over there? She doesn't look well. Let's go check on her.
She's so pretty.
What just happened? All we did was lock eyes with her for a split second, then... Wait, where did all these people come from? And what are they here for? True. Oh, and there's that girl. She's still here. Maybe she knows what happened.
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have to explain?
Not gonna lie, what else
There's
would
no
do
going back
this?
if I report him. But still.
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth, so I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Thank you.
Remorse for
It
the
is a nice
misdeeds of the
voice.
past, and despair over the sorry state of the present. I can help you face your troubles with a more positive mindset, but you'll need to work through things in your own time too.
Many thanks.
Next, please.
Oh, gee, doing so
What's
good.
wrong with her?
I'm fine.
She lost her
Next, please.
50-50 too. At max pity. A new message pops up. Well, I gotta read it.
delicious!
Whoa, that was unexpected.
What do we have here? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
She just burped.
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for. Would you mind bringing us up to speed?
The Moloch. Oh, okay. That's what you...
It looks like you've entered my dream by mistake.
All
let me wake
according
you
to
up,
plan.
Then I'll explain everything.
Dream? When did that... Whoa!
Hi. Feeling more awake now? I never expected the Traveler to literally come to me in a dream. Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good at profiling people based on
I
their
know
reputation.
I need a session with her.
So, who are you?
I lost my
Right, of
50-50
course.
help.
It's our first time meeting each other, so I should introduce myself properly. My name is Yume Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short. I'm a Yumekui Baku, which is a kind of yokai here in Inazuma.
Yume Kuibaku?
Kill it. Kill it.
Hey, it's that little critter from before.
That's what we look like in our original form. I'm guessing that's the one that led you into my dream earlier? Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did. Call it a happy accident, I guess. Thanks to your help, I'm now able to digest all
I know
these
that
dreams
reference.
properly.
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know what it was.
Iggly
We just thought maybe you could use some help. And Paimon really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
Thank you. But I still owe you an
Jeez.
apology.
Bad zero, bad.
While you were inside my dream, I ate one of your dreams. But it wasn't a bad one. It was a nice one. I've eaten so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down without noticing.
Get you why you doing this with the
Yume
dialogue.
Kuibaku can eat good dreams too, huh? Still, is that really such a big deal?
Of course it
Yeah,
is.
zero sprayers.
Dreams are some of the most precious things a person can have. And I just went and gobbled it down. It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat someone else's good dreams without permission. I can't believe I was so careless. But
I feel
don't you
fine.
feel horribly depressed? Isn't your mind
Yeah, I
suddenly
do feel
flooded with
horribly depressed,
distressing
actually. Thank
memories?
you for asking.
Remarkable. I've never heard of someone remaining so mentally stable after having a good
I
dream
don't
of
feel
theirs
mentally
devoured.
stable.
Hmm.
Oh, she
Probably
took
because the
the...
Traveler has too many good dreams to count.
Maybe. But I still owe you something for your trouble. Ah, here, take this.
It's not Sijuin, I don't
Pass
care.
for the Isa bathhouse.
Ooh.
Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine
Like,
dining
it's
services.
it's different.
we
It
invite
does.
you to
I'm getting
bring
so
us your
immersed by
troubles and
this.
leave refreshed and renewed.
That's where I work. You'll find the address on there too. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge. Oh, and speaking of work, I'd better get back before I'm missed. Hope to see you as customers soon.
Not only losing 50-50, hitting max pity and losing
So she's a Yume
50-50.
Kuibaku that eats
It's
bad
like-
dreams and a clinical psychologist too? Paimon's never considered therapy before. Then again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out. Oh, except when she's trying to decide what to eat. Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass. That means we can eat as much as we want, right? This is the opportunity of a lifetime. We can't let it go to waste.
Ooh, VIP pass. I haven't been in Inazuma in so long. I feel like Paimon's voice has been more calmed down since the beginning of the game. I guess she grew. I don't know. I never noticed Paimon being more calm.
Ice bathhouse. Well, based on the letter, this should be the place. It looks familiar. We've walked past here
Maybe the
several times
VA
before,
just
right?
couldn't handle that
Never gone inside.
voice for too long anymore.
Are you here to visit the Isa bathhouse?
Ooh! Oh, where did you come from?
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been struggling to attract customers recently, so I got a little overexcited when I heard you discussing my bathhouse.
Your
I know her VA has health
So you
issues,
run
but I
the
don't
place,
remember
huh?
what they were.
And business isn't going so great, you
Be
said?
higher pitch if I remember correctly.
Oops. Please forget I said that.
It's been too long. I
Now,
don't
do you
remember.
have an appointment?
We have a VIP pass. Can we use it now?
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? Wait, is that Miss Yume Mizuki's
Sir, you
signature?
are really close to my
I'm
face. I need
so
you
sorry.
to back it
I had
up.
no idea you were invited here by Miss Yume Mizuki.
I am not in the mood
Please,
for it, sir.
Feel free to redeem your VIP pass now if you'd like. Just give your names at reception.
Sounds like she has a lot of clout. But aren't you supposed to be the boss?
I am, yes, but Miss Yume Mizuki's a major shareholder. The business never would have gotten off the ground without her investment.
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she's also personally involved in our day-to-day business. She only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a highly renowned clinical psychologist. Please, head on in.
I need a spa right now. Thank you, sir. I apologize. You understand, sir. I just lost my 50-50 and max pity. Ooh, this is nice.
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
Hello? I'll be right with you.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But don't worry about me. Putting customers in a bad mood is the last thing I want. I promise I'll provide an
Wow, these
excellent
NPCs
service.
are designed like way
Please,
different.
Please don't leave.
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business. Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look like an easy target.
Else, I
It's
guess
all good.
so.
We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No, don't worry. As
What is
long as it
Urufu?
didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, it looks like you'll be my first customers today, so, according to our standards of service, I need to,
Why is she so panicky?
I was gonna say that, but I didn't.
Actually, we're...
Shion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Ah, there she is! Baku Lady is back.
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the bathhouse?
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our VIP service after all. But
Rude.
a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You should focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Aw,
I just-
Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our business? I'm touched.
Ugh, did not.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work
I
on our
don't
most
know what
pressing task,
Rimuru is.
bringing our accounts up to
I'm
date.
lost.
With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through it.
Subtext being, you can't give it to Shion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up?
Shion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very best snacks for our VIPs.
Will do! That's my specialty!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best experience. The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Shion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki.
I have a feeling since
They're both
they
Baku, just like
probably
me.
were working on this event during the VA strike, they probably just had to pull who they could just to get someone voiced.
That's right. How we choose to appear is
Oh,
just
I
a
never
matter of
watched
personal preference. It's more reflective
those
of our
animes.
personality than our age. Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two.
Isn't there
Per the
one where
terms
they're
of
a
the VIP
refrigerator?
pass, you're entitled to free use of all
They're
our
titled so
services.
weird.
So the spa, the fine dining, and psychological consultancy. I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, one of the steps involves getting your bad dreams eaten. Since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, this seemed like the best way to make amends.
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yumeku Ibaku? That sounds fun! Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties
As if-
recently, right?
Maybe that's
It
what I'm
wouldn't feel right to
thinking.
get all this free service while you're struggling. Is there anything we can do to help out?
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa complaining about our current situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the slime one didn't seem as bad. I just never watched it.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman.
I think the spider
but he
one
tends to worry
didn't look
much
too
about
bad either,
short-term
but
profits and lose sight of the big picture. Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And in any case, passing our business woes on to our customers is hardly the solution. Please enjoy the services we have to offer. Once you've experienced our hospitality for yourselves, I'm quite sure your confidence in our future prospects will be restored.
Can't argue with that. Let's get started.
Of course. The only thing is, psychological consultancy is a one-on-one service that takes quite a long time. But I can't
goodness,
just
spider
make
one was
one of
good.
you
It
wait around
looked
while
good.
The other one is in therapy. So, perhaps I can treat the traveler while Shion treats Paimon? Would that work?
Fine by Paimon. But, is she up for it?
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards her earlier. You're
I
the
feel like
perfect
Crinkle
client
just-
for her.
Mostly.
Oh,
Secondly,
What do you
Shion's
mean?
therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food, so she might be a better fit for you.
food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
Oh, Paimon never
All right
changed.
then, please follow me. Don't get me wrong, Paimon is genuinely better suited to Shion. But in all honesty, yes, I had my own reasons for wanting to treat you myself. Your psychology is so unique. I just had to investigate further to satisfy my own curiosity. Please, come with me.
I'm gonna go in the spa. Can I sit? Aww. Basically, she spent some. Oh. Pick a short character? Me? You want me to pick a short character? These stars.
There's a theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no, all right?
No. I said
What's the
no.
problem? Are you expecting me to bribe you with candy like a little child?
What if I go diagonally? No.
Are you trying to relax your neck muscles? Remind me to teach you the proper technique sometime.
What if I...
Are we going to keep testing my patience?
Yes.
Very good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious, but it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective. This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so. Oh, where did it go? I need to have a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from? This needs another dab here.
What the? What you doing over there?
Huh.
They're at the
That's
hydrate.
better.
No. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the
I
hydrate.
said no peeping.
Yeah.
I'm still not ready yet.
Hello.
Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here. For goodness sake, your butt's showing.
Wait, what?
All right. Shh.
What in the world has happened?
Let me do that for you.
Heard you joking with the unexpected laugh.
I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes. Everything's ready. Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it. and I'd like you to find them.
What am I doing? Hi.
Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking.
Cool! Yeah, this was my Liza P. inspired circus. Plus, I kind of look like Furina, but different. Furina's not each one exactly. And I just went hard pity and lost Sijween to Kaching, and I'm sad. I like it, thank you! I even have a catalyst. What am I looking for?
Do you see her? Isn't she just adorable?
No, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Now you just need to find the others.
Sorry. It hurts a little. It hurts a little, but I'll get over it. Are you going to continue to pull? Oh no, I'm going to continue to pull for her. I've been waiting for.
She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy? Now I want you to
It just
take
means
my
I won't
hand.
pull for her weapon. It's just so advanced they have tablets in the key.
Oh, what's the matter? Feeling shy?
I was talking with chat.
Relax. This is just a part of the psychotherapeutic technique.
She is so pretty. I can't wait to get her for free. What am I playing? Genshin, what are you
Very good.
doing?
Now, close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading
And
away. Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite
yeah, this
things in
quest
all
is
the
hitting
world.
different when you lose your 50-50
You run
at
your
max.
hand through the sakura blossoms,
I feel like I need a
gently
hand to
falling
hold.
through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur.
Zero, bad. Spray
Then
yourself.
grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose
Get him,
your
Cole.
way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't see anything. But you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice.
Are you pulling for anyone, Cole?
Traveler, come over here. Longing caused by separation. It tastes so bitter. Please don't stop moving. Despair caused by failure.
I got 30. Oh, was those the drops?
Please, keep going.
Can't wait to not get Sijun. Ran out for a while. Oh.
Regret.
Ah, Shinhai, yes. I understand.
A sharp aftertaste.
Yeah. Did you hit max pity too? Oh, okay.
Go to where the sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play.
150.
Go to
Oh,
where you can hear
yeah.
the sound of the waves. That is
No more
where I
cheese.
Holding my hand tight.
Have a C20
Those
Noel.
lost sensations
Oh,
come back
yeah,
to you.
yeah, that's gonna help you so
The feeling of
much.
running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, or through a squirrel's fur, or of grabbing a fistful of sand on the beach. And as you return from the wilderness, you gradually recover your other senses as well.
For C6 Amber.
We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably still feeling a little groggy. I've switched to a different incense that'll help get rid of your drowsiness.
I feel you, Cole. I'm right there with you.
Getting along, Traveler.
How are you feeling after your session, Paimon?
Kinda fresher and more relaxed. It feels cozy somehow.
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten. It sounds like the session was quite effective.
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of taste to help guide the process. But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yumikui Baku just like sneak into your brain and gulp down your bad dreams in one go?
It's quite a bit more complicated than that. It deals with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as Shion gulped your dreams away. How are you feeling, Traveler?
Oh, let me tell you. So, I went max pity. I lost my 50-50. And I already had Kaching C6. Can you help me? Or just like
Really?
Paimon described.
I still think there's more work to be done.
Me too.
What do you mean?
Willing
You
to
have
cover
quite a
me.
reputation for resilience and positivity. So I
On the
expected
anniversary.
to find very few negative emotions in you at all. But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming. Well, even if you've buried those feelings deep enough to hide them from yourself, you can't hide them from a trained psychologist. But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a single bad dream. So I just gave your mood a boost for now.
Well, maybe she's just an eternal optimist at heart.
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just hidden even deeper in your mind. You're a unique case, as I suspected.
But she said
Alright,
she
chat.
feels
I'm gonna let
cozy,
this
just
dialogue
like
finish, and then I'm
Paimon,
gonna
so
take
whatever
like a
you did, the
quick
treatment worked.
2-minute break. I need to go hit a pillow for about 1 minute. I'm gonna grab a quick snack. BRB. And back. I have panda cookies.
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient.
Welcome back, thank you.
Fine by me, as long as you can put up with a daily nap while
That's about
holding
what
my
they look
hand.
like.
Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot springs. Your mind has had the chance to de-stress. Now it's time to do the same for your body.
Oh, that sounds good. Paimon's feeling relaxed already. You know, this place provides a really great service. It's such a shame that you can't find more customers.
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing. Look, as long as we keep providing a great customer experience, we're sure
The
to
panda
attract
cookies I
more
tried out the
business
same.
eventually.
If you say so.
I think the traveler's recovered from the therapy session now. Let's head to the hot springs.
Experience the other services, don't mind if I do. I'm a wholesome streamer.
Most
the-
impressive, I must say. Miko, what brings you here?
There you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see it for myself.
She's joking, right? Paimon can never quite tell with her.
Miko, it's been a while.
Very wholesome.
She never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Gucci. I've told her all about you. But it sounds like she's forgotten all about me.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's friend seemed like a surefire way to do that.
It's true.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Gucci,
We'll get that new book spoilers
to what
true.
do we owe the honor?
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing. You could always invest in the publishing house, you know. Business is always booming. You only need to ask.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong? Are the shares really gonna plummet to nothing?
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course. She's your therapist. She has the perfect excuse to never open up. The Isa bathhouse used to be very popular, although not because of the hot springs, despite the name. Their main selling point has always been the psychotherapy services offered by the Baku. But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emura Ichigensai. He operates right here on Narukami Island, and his methods are said to be quite revolutionary. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach their entire clientele in just a matter of days. Oh, it's such a pity to see how empty this place is now.
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their burdens, not to share mine with them.
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation, is it? I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just west of Inazuma City. And, how many patients have you seen today?
Surely you know I'm not going to quit.
True. Very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Aren't you two friends?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my old friend.
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are technically
From a salt in the
competitors
wound.
after all.
I know that feeling.
Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. So are hot springs, and so is therapy. Miko and I disagreed quite significantly over the question of how to make people happy.
Paimon is so confused by your friendship. Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume Kuibaku, which begs the question, who is this Eimura Ichigensai guy anyway?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background when he first started poaching my customers, but I couldn't find anything. I suspect he's
want
avoiding
this
me on
relatable
purpose,
she is.
since I'm a competitor.
I actually
In all
really
this
like
time, I
Paimon.
haven't even figured out basic things like where he sees his patients.
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right? Miko happened to mention it in passing.
That's true. But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid me again if I go looking for him.
Then why don't we go instead? We can pose as potential customers to get information out of him.
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Exactly. You provide an amazing service here, and we want all our friends to experience it as well.
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help. In return, all I can offer is an even better service on your next visit.
Sure thing. Just leave this to us.
Emote's so cute. I'm so glad it's a global emote.
Loaded. Hit.
What the?
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go ask him. Hi there. We're looking for Eimura Ichigensai. Are we in the right...
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
Okay. 97. What number are you up to so far?
53.
Oh.
Be patient, I'll call your number when it's your turn.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait, huh?
Till I knock him out.
Sounds kinda therapeutic in its own way. But we don't really have a good excuse to resort to violence here. And we definitely don't want to scare off our target. Why don't we pass the time by talking to some of his other patients? It looks like there's a few of them standing over there. Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you?
I'm not carrying all of it. Yeah, she's actually really funny in this one.
Ah, so you're here for counseling too.
Yep. Fellow clients of Eimura Ichigensai here. Although this will be our first time using his service, so...
Service? How crass. We're talking about spiritual guidance here, not some business transaction.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only to be expected.
Uninitiated?
Okay. Well, anyway, Isa Bathhouse calls it a service.
Ah, more defectors from the
Oh,
bathhouse.
yeah,
huh?
is this a cult?
Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a fortune.
Why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Eimura Ichigensai, you'll completely forget about all your troubles. From then on, it's happy thoughts only. Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will ever trouble me again.
I think he's gonna kill you.
Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back time after time. Also, they can keep charging you, of course.
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Emira Ichigensai? I can't get enough. I know I'm done after today, but I'd take any excuse to keep coming back.
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys. Fine.
Stay calm, Paimon.
Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about. You guys seem to be experts by now. Is there anything we need to do to prepare for our session?
No, you don't need to do anything. Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily. I'm pretty messed up, right?
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can remove these defective feelings, leaving your mind healthy, whole and free of distressing thoughts. Now, receive my guidance.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess whatever he said disappeared from my mind and took my problems along with it. Oh, so rude. Your counseling session will change your mind, in more ways than one.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scammed out of their Mora.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case, I can let you in on a little secret.
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Imura Ichigensai before he made a name for himself. Apparently, he had a terrible temper. Pretty much everyone in the neighborhood had issues with him. But he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rotten temper you can imagine to one of the most cheerful people around. Even more amazingly, all the people who used to despise him ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful and pleasant than it's ever been. So you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Imura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Huh? What a ridiculous story.
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative who knows him personally.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two. Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. Why don't you take a rest while Paimon keeps watch? Just like how we do it on the road.
Go of your pain. Who are you? Burns!
Traveler, it's almost time! That was a long wait. Paimon's gonna need a nap after this, too. Alright, now time for us to go meet Mr. Amura Ichigenzai. Oh, hello! We're number 97. It should be our turn now, right?
Yeah, sorry, the clinic's closed for the day.
What?
What? Why?
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy, that's why. He's gone home to rest. You'll have to try again tomorrow.
But, we've been waiting so long!
Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier next time. Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura Ichigensai cultivate their powers with peace and solitude. Someone like you ain't gonna find them.
Drat! We should have barged in after all. Yeah, nothing else we can do for today.
Let me in.
Gather!
Go up. Go up. Oh.
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
Yep, at least that's what his clients say.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always
Ain't
upset
that the
about
truth?
something. Show me a human without a care in the world, and I'll show you what messed up really looks like.
You think? Cause honestly, they sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Isa bathhouse because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Imura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims to steal all our customers.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal... steal our customers? Or is there more to it? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else. Apparently, he used to have a really rotten temper. But then one day he suddenly reached enlightenment and became a spiritual master or something.
Imura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
Amura Chuya?
It's him. I remember him.
Wait, that guy? Oh no!
What is it? What about him?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion, took on human form, and started walking around. That's pretty much Imura Shuya. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right. The happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other person wrong. If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone against him.
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the Yai Publishing House, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other contributors. Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryou Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yai Publishing House to reject letters from readers.
Gee whiz! Where would you even start with a client like that?
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his mood improved by a lot.
Wow, great job!
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Sure, his personality was very abrasive, but it wasn't hard to see why. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and haven't achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections with other people look like. This puts you and your ego in the center of your world. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. But both of these are lacking in your life. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people, partly to seek attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going to bother explaining all the reasons you're wrong. I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yai Publishing House practically has a monopoly on Inazuma's publishing industry. How can they ignore what their readers have to say?
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including them, too.
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that. Those are not opinions worth listening to.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, this is the kind of thing I was talking about.
You...
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with. He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. So I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction: argumentation. The Tenryou Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts. Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. Finally, I was able to tweak his mood and stabilize his condition. It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his personality issues. But unfortunately...
It was all my fault.
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here, so Shion sees him instead. I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that Shion make that happen. Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Imura Ichigensai are the same person? Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore. If Murasaki was right, then surely they'd have seen his lies for what they are by now.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryo Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can we.
Is anyone there?
We'd like to book a therapy session. Can we start now?
Hello! Please come with me. I'll get you registered.
Wait, those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this morning, they were calling the bathhouse a scam and a ripoff. How are they back here already?
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've realized they were lied to, they've come back. So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business will start picking up again from tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you Yume Kuibaku provide an unbeatable service. No scammer's gonna run you girls out of business.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should've kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. Like Murasaki suggested. Problem solved. It looks
Hey,
like
Space
the Ice
Cappuccino,
Bathhouse will
lurking
be
but
back
sleeping.
in
An
business
appointment.
in no
Okay.
time. No idea if our investigation actually helped,
Thanks
though.
for the lurk. Lurk on.
Of course it did.
Lurk on.
You were a huge help, and I owe you big time for it. Now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience last time, didn't you? You still have to try the hot springs and snacks. Both are top tier.
Oh, true! How could Paimon forget about that? Especially the snacks. Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around. Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time every evening. It's the one part of the day where she gets to relax herself. As for where she goes and what she does during that time, I'm afraid I have no idea.
She takes the evenings to relax, huh? She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually she's digesting the bad dreams, right? Hope she's not having any digestive trouble. Oh, remember the place from last time? Let's head there and check on her.
Go meet up with her. Ooh.
This should be the place.
I know, I want to cry too.
What? Why
Welcome
is
back.
Mizuki crying? Unless... Oh,
She lost her
maybe we got pulled
50-50
into
as
one of
well.
our bizarre dreams again.
Gotta hate no reception, oh no.
Traveler? Paimon?
Why is she
What are
crying?
you
She lost her
doing here?
50-50 to Kaching.
Well, firstly...
Max pity.
We were hoping to get our next appointment booked in.
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs. but I ended up spending longer here than I intended. Don't worry, this isn't a dream. I was just feeling a little sad.
Oh, what's up? Indigestion getting you down again?
No, my digestion was fine this time. What you saw just now was the aftermath of the digestion process. Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative emotions. When I digest them, I feel them all for myself. So when I'm processing these emotions, I tend to get quite, well, emotional.
Does that happen to all Yumikui Baku?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, you first have to understand them. Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice the flavor. I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, I made a serious effort to learn as much about human psychology as possible. Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting bad dreams. But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. I wouldn't be much of a psychologist if I didn't have the mental fortitude to handle this stuff. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them. Now that I've done that, my mental state is back to normal.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you somehow. That even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them and then they turn around and accuse the bathhouse of being a money-making scam? Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuading.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Who wouldn't want to believe that? Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good, would you want me to try? You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you.
Pardon me.
Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know how to take care of myself, but you showing that you care is still appreciated. Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home, get some sleep, have a wonderful dream, and come see me again tomorrow.
Alright, good night!
Bye for now. If you still want to book another
At a
appointment
temple,
tomorrow, make sure to come see me early.
That'd be the best temple of my life. He needs. No, I want to see Shween. Hey, Muffkin. Muffkin, it's been horrible. Help. I went max pity and lost a ka-ching. She can go pew-pew. Yeah. The bad luck continues.
Mizuki! We're here to book our next therapy appointment.
Oh, you just get greedy. You get greedy with oh.
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
Turn it around. I've been saying that at every
I've
banner.
been like this ever since they woke up.
Ooh, it's an extreme case of indigestion.
Huh? How come? Oh, did they eat too many nightmares last night?
Maybe Furina.
I doubt it. We only
Right?
had 4 customers yesterday, including you two.
Paimon blames the other two.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of quantity. It depends on the emotional intensity, too. Point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of this magnitude.
Oh, God. You gotta go.
This situation is dire. If I can't find a way to help them digest their dreams soon...
What can we do? Let us help.
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad dreams. Without knowing that, I have no way of treating them. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both. Think you can track
Did you
them
pull
down?
for her?
Let's see. They did say they were gonna get counseling from Amora Ichigensai again. Chances are that's where we'll find them.
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
Oh, the trial. Oh, okay. She wants turret-based skills. Oh.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal? A few bandits got away, it's not the end of the world.
Hey, you two! Murasaki and Shion are sick, and it's all because of your bad dreams!
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So funny.
I'm skipping these patch banners so they know what I need. Yeah. Once I caught up with the Fontaine characters, I could probably gonna take a rest from polling.
Now, but they don't seem offended at all.
Allow me. Gentlemen, do you still remember visiting Isa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Did we?
Furina is good, but I don't need it too much.
Huh.
At the rate I'm
recall having any
I'm gonna be
bad
lucky if I
dreams
get
recently?
Furina at all,
No,
let alone
why
her
would
C1.
What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing comes to mind. Bad dreams must be highly irregular, surely. You don't have to look far to see that life is beautiful.
What is going on? It's like they've completely
For instance, her
forgotten what they
debut
did
nights.
last night. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares.
Chat, hold up just a second.
Amora Ichigensai's counseling actually works?
She's super amazing, but I need to rebuild her artifacts. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Furina's definitely good.
They're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon, focus hard for a second. I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
No. No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukira seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Now he's reluctant to sail out to sea at all, which is having a devastating impact on his livelihood. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. They were a lot more serious than today. You sure kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look, we have to find this Emura Ichigensai right away.
Okay.
Mizuki, what is it?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible damage to their psyches.
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder. Do you know when Emura Ichigensai will be here next?
What's with the urgency? Why does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point in trying to rush him.
Oh, this is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night, both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it, because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare with the happiness you presently feel. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words, but you fear you're a hair's breadth away from a total breakdown. Is that about right?
Please, stop. Everything will be fine as long as we don't think about it.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry, I'm not here to snap you out of your denial. At least, as long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already, and all we know is that he's not coming today.
Yeah, apparently, yesterday's session kind of tired him out.
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything? Darn! Looks like we've hit a dead end.
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask yesterday, but even his guard didn't know.
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can administer the correct treatment. Honestly, You've already done your part by bringing me here. I can't keep troubling you.
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. The sooner you stop having to worry about Amura Ichigensai, the sooner we get you all to ourselves. So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved, and the bathhouse is back to business as usual.
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. I have to make sure Murasaki and Shion get the treatment they need. Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, please do not approach him. Just send me a message and keep an eye on him until I arrive. The last thing I want is for you to put yourself in harm's way.
Don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken down in our time. This guy's small potatoes compared to them.
Paimon.
Alright, sure. We'll keep our distance and send a message.
Very good. Let's get going then.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down.
That a reference to something?
It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but what the heck do we do now? What if we can't find him? 'Cause, in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. They don't know anything. Oh, wait, you're right! She was the one who tipped us off about this place yesterday! She probably knows way more than she let on. There's no time to lose! To the Grand Narukami Shrine!
It's a VTuber from... Oh, okay. Look. I didn't realize I was all the way up here.
She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little one?
Yes, exactly.
Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts. You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So you did bring him up on purpose!
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind explaining the situation to me?
Yeah, fair enough. We went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude. So obviously, we've got no idea where to find him now.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy matching Amura Ichigensai's description came to me.
Go. Hello, I'm a representative of the Church of Lisa. I'm here to inspect Lisa.
Wait, what?
You don't want to see my Lisa.
You know him?
I am a disgrace to the Church of Lisa.
House to
Don't want
host
to
an
see my
event
Lisa.
for contributors to the Reader's Letters column.
Well, come on
I
in.
had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up.
I'll show you my Lisa, but you may not like what you see.
Hellraiser and Emera the Healer are the same person?
Based
The
on
blasphemy
everything we've
against
learned
the
so
church.
far, it
Hey,
certainly
hey,
looks
hey!
that way.
Put down the torches.
All right.
Down the torch.
Well, in that case, give this address a try.
Blanket box, no.
Really? Who chooses to live in a place
I
like
shall
that?
protect my
This was the delivery address he gave to the iPublishing House once, when he placed an order
Might
for
be
several
cowards.
dozen books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to
To
talk
be able to
you.
redeem myself.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki? So you really
I'm
do
not
wanna
looking at Beer's
I can
characters
tell that
right
she's
now.
invested an awful lot into the Isa
But in the
Bathhouse.
next couple days, I should have
It's
my
only natural
Discord
for me
up.
to show some concern when I see a
You can
friend's
show off
business
your
in
Lisa
trouble.
there once I actually have it up and
'Cause
running.
Yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
I'm guessing you're a
I
Lisa
assume
main.
Mizuki has told you that we're
Don't
competitors.
see too many of those. You'd be rare in this parts.
She has always believed
Represent
that
the
ever
Church
since
of
we were
Lisa.
classmates. And now
You don't
that
wanna
I'm
see
the
my little
Gucci of the
meme
Grand
either.
Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Isa Bathhouse.
Come back
The
to
last thing
Shedable
she'd
Lisa.
want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately. I'll take that as a compliment.
But that was
Mizuki's
quite an
always so
entrance. Thank you for the
considerate towards
laugh.
others. It would be
Unless
nice
you
for
really
someone
have
to
a torch and you're
reciprocate once in a
outside in
while.
that case. Try protect me.
Well done, you took the hint.
I may or may not
Now,
be a
while I'm
Lisa
sure
main.
you'd love to
Wow,
chat longer, you
C6,
seemed to be in a
nice.
great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right.
I haven't finished building her.
Right away.
So yeah, my Lisa. There you go. She's there. Yeah. Yeah. C5 though. Mm-hmm. Yep, my queen. What have you done her? I've done nothing with her, obviously. She's like a porcelain doll. We only look at her, we never touch. Let's just ignore that. We saw nothing. Church. I don't know if I swiped right and stuff or not. I haven't used her in a while. Look, how about the Church of Novelette? Where's that church at? Represent the Church of Miko. I think I still have... She's not the best, but... I mean, 90. She's got a weapon. You got some artifacts. I mean, 100% crit. She works well with my Tenari team. Not bad. Now with new... No! No, not my... C3 was signature weapon New Valette. No one cares about that. Ew. Where am I going? Oh. Lisa's just better. Yeah, totally. Yeah, whatever you say. What church says. Don't put that in my head again. You had to look up the rest of that. Lisa just better. Hey, if Lisa's better for you, then Lisa on. Do you like co-op domains and just show her off? Best character in the game, I don't make the rules. I googled it. I'm like,
The place Nico mentioned, right?
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki!
Gunny was the best character.
All thanks to you two.
Go to your corner, play
With
it.
what I learned from those two guys, I
was
managed to
my
give Murasaki
Facebook
and
game.
Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. That meant I was free to head out again as soon as I received your message.
Gunny was second.
So, this is where Emura Ichigensai lives.
Sure hope so.
Lurk time?
'cause
Lurk on,
this is
Zero.
our only
Lurk
lead.
on. The blasphemy
Wait,
from the
Do
street.
you guys smell that too? Some kind of fragrance. Seems like it's coming
Work
from
strikes. Ooh. Ooh. That doesn't sound like fun.
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place. Now we may face great danger once we're inside.
Did
So
you
from
agree?
here
Sound
on
like
out,
someone
stay
named
close to me and stay focused. I don't
Alucard?
want either of you getting hurt.
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need to do.
All right, fine. I suppose you're used to leading the charge.
Lisa's the final. Let's go. Now with that, how long her charge attack takes, she ain't killing nothing with that. But like Tipsy said, it's not blasphemy? Oh, I would be sick.
Whoa. This is not what
Her
Paimon
charge
was
attack is
expecting.
quicker. It's gotta use your eyeballs.
This is creepy. Feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Calm, yet repressed. The signs are all there.
Just make
What
sure
is
to
it,
return
Mizuki?
your books
Figured
on.
something out?
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicions. Emura Ichigensai should be hiding deep inside this place. Stay close to me.
Ooh, get to play as her. Whee! What the? Oh.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here.
You two! Time!
The tides beckon.
Lisa could torture me any day. Totally not a Lisa main, by the way. You main who you want to main, and don't let no one tell you different.
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Emira Chuya. So it is you.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions, but I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past, and the name along with it.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions. This life you're living now is a lie.
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective, even if you cannot afford me the same courtesy in return.
What is up with him? He's being so calm and polite. So why does everything he says make Paimon want to punch him?
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition, but I see now that the truth is far simpler than you were proposing. All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how they invalidated
Is he trying to pull a Kafka?
I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I have acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness. I have become humanity perfected.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues.
Well, I must go and talk to
how about
others
you
into
play
the
therapist
church. I'll return expected Lisa.
I have a couple of cases I'd love
Thank
to
you for
hear
the
your thoughts on.
Thanks for dropping on in.
Be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it
Lisa
gets him
shall
into all
rise
sorts
again.
of trouble. This is having a significant impact on his daily life, and he's developed symptoms of depression as a result.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide for his family, which is causing him immense anxiety.
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed. Then he can return to the sea at once.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits attack innocent people. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew, despite the dangers of their profession. But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention. Emotions are integral to human dreams, and after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumeko Ibaku have learned an important secret about human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone. Not only that, but their presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche without negative emotion. So do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions. They're supposed to keep each other in balance. But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even aware of the pain you're bringing to others. This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
Dang!
How entertaining. Still, there's no need for me to argue back. You have failed to provoke me. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. I have direct and incontrovertible evidence. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But ever since I acquired my present abilities, I never had another nightmare again. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare.
What?
No wonder! Hyman knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That can only happen in a nightmare.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions, but all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There they were left to fester. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no dream. No.
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch-nemesis has seen through my trickery. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I'd wrapped him in was all but impenetrable. Yet still, you managed to tear it down.
So it is you. Just as I thought.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and I am the last of my kind.
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. How have you survived all these years?
Likewise. Yumenazuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never felt any great animosity toward you personally. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our hosts. Humans are such fragile creatures. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and you are too late to stop me.
Oh no! We've
Keep
got to
booking
catch
it.
up to him!
Yeah. Ooh, I will take the chest.
What's happening? Haimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder. Time to relax.
Yeah. Oh. That didn't work.
Sweet dreams.
Oh, pff, why did I didn't do that? Okay, let's try this again. Oh, pff, I swear, I'm pressing the button. You don't want to work.
Turn that frown upside down.
I guess you can't jump and do it. Oh, she doesn't stop moving. Wait. You know what? Screw this. She doesn't stop, like, floating forward.
Return to the skies.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's scared me. Yeah.
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out!
I can't land anywhere.
Watch out!
I used my powers to cushion our fall. Is everyone all right?
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue here is that he got away and we were so close! Ugh.
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken complete control of his consciousness. We'll never catch him.
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world? If this is his nightmare, he must be asleep somewhere, right?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the dream state. Now we're inside. We can't get out unless we manage to defeat him in his true form. He's turned Emarachuya's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way to force him into the open, and that's by finding a way to eat this nightmare.
Eat this nightmare? But is that even possible?
Not only is it possible, Paimon, it's quite literally my job.
Oh, Paimon knows that. It's just... We all saw what happened to Murasaki and Shion, and this nightmare is super intense. Paimon's worried this won't turn out well.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. Let's get moving. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be at the subconscious layer that makes up its core.
It's so dark.
That's what happens if you leave your negative emotions to fester. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place. We need to follow them one by one until we reach our destination.
Wait, but what is our destination?
Where the light is.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! Do you understand me? You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand! Do you want to go hungry tonight?
Ugh. The atmosphere here is so... oppressive. Is it anger or fear?
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one of these fragments, we'll experience the underlying emotion on a visceral level.
I'm back from being an adult.
You, a writer? Didn't they reject you already? Get rid of this trash! Go find a real job!
Aw, poor guy. Paimon feels so bad for him.
We shouldn't stay here. Let's keep moving.
He's so pretty.
Ha ha! I won! Another round?
Me.
That guy? He never joins in with anything. Why should we go out of our way to invite him? Let's keep playing. Ignore him.
Wow, that's so sad.
Nope, not here either.
Look, there's the light!
The light. I'm not gonna lie, for a second I thought that was an outhouse. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry. Take it back.
What is this place?
It's his sorrow. Yes, sheer, overwhelming sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is lost, negative emotions spiral out of control and go on to fuel nightmares. By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, that monster has completely destroyed his emotional balance. That's why he was able to create such a powerful nightmare. If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Aw. Alright, what's the next step?
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. For that, I need a special medium.
I'll do
might
it.
just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him regain some measure of control.
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow. You'll feel better after a good cry.
That was me after losing my 50-50 at Max Pity to Kaching. I feel
This
him.
process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Ugh! Mizuki!
It's all right. It's an unpleasant flavor, but I've tasted it thousands of times. A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he should be able to take another step out from the swamp of despair now.
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya? I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love to listen to more of your stories whenever you're ready.
All right. There goes that nightmare. Hopefully this marks the beginning of a sweeter dream.
Amazing! Suddenly, Paimon feels so relaxed and maybe even happy?
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found the one weakness in his emotional armor.
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes nothing! You cannot stop me! I told you you are too late!
Time to relax.
What is this place?
I can't believe it. He's brought us to the Borderland.
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space hidden deep within the collective Inazuman subconscious. A dream that can exist even without a host. This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind. He hid here.
Mizuki, that eye.
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And he's creating copies of himself. This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, he can place a copy of himself in every dream. If he succeeds, then he'll have effectively revived his kind already.
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down. Do we think a sword will do the job?
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all his victims here, and that gives him an immense amount of power. Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach. We need a power to rival his nightmares. The power of sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? Where are we gonna find those?
Lost minds. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from sweet dreams originally. Come on, follow me. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Wait, this is cover? Oh, that wasn't cover. That's creepy.
Bow your head.
Show no mercy! Eat Lolly! Eat Papa!
Did I not?
Silence!
Come on here. Do it.
Order
My punch is not wanting to work.
solidify.
I need to charge my controller.
Bow your head.
Boop.
Chasing Tanuki through the woods, and climbing trees to hunt for Oni Kabuto. Thank you for lending us your happiness.
Close your eye. Close your eye. That means cool. It's nice and creepy.
Sweet dreams!
Watching fireworks fly up into the sky and writing wishes on a prayer plaque. Thank you for sharing your passion. All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. Time to face him head on. The core should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
Why? Are these sweet dreams not sweet enough?
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But these are all we could find in the immediate vicinity. Which means we're running out of time. Our chances of success are shrinking by the minute. We have to act now.
No problem. We're ready to go.
Are you still gonna eat my HP? No?
Time to relax.
Oh, I don't think I can make that. Oh, barely. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here. Ah! Yep. Wait, what the? Was her E nut up?
Turn that frown upside down.
Won't give you much time to do this. I'm pressing the button, I swear.
Sweet dreams.
Barely. You know what? Screw this.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trap surprises me. Do you not realize why I lured you here? Because this is not
I don't know what she does,
Not yet, it isn't.
but we're doing it.
Might you be humble?
Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
This is order. Stabilize.
Show no mercy! You two! Time to end them!
I must confess, I am somewhat confused. Both of us bring happiness to humans now. Why must you still treat me as your enemy?
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their negative emotions exist. And now they're living under the illusion that they're gone for good. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually becoming nightmares intense enough to become your home. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you're doing now is no different from what you've always done.
Incorrect. This time, I shall change the fate of my entire kind. When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, when they lose their ability to survive, that is how my kin died out. But I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hosts, capable of surviving no matter how dire the situation in their subconscious gets. This is the path to a revival. My kin shall rise again!
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've gone from one extreme to the other.
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that your kind has been learning about the human mind, I have been hiding here, watching and learning from the fruits of your labor. But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon yourselves. The health of the human psyche is of precisely zero interest to me. Now here's a question well worth thinking about. If we allowed the humans themselves to decide, which of us would they really choose? You or me? Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power of the sweet dreams already. Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
No.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also know that such emotions include apathy and sloth. Without the Yumeki Baku there to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy, do you honestly think that anyone would ever be inclined to embrace the negative emotions? No. They would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles and live inside an illusion.
The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist. Traveler. These feelings. So that's how they should taste. Longing, caused by separation. So bitter, and yet the experience led to a whole new journey for you. If you keep pressing on, maybe even more precious memories await. Despair, caused by failure. Icy cold, and yet in conquering this despair, you gained the courage to face the lightning. Regret, caused by missed opportunity, a harsh aftertaste. And yet it's only through that loss that we can learn to appreciate everything we have. And after all these flavors comes sweetness, passion, and refreshed hope. So that's why I was able to taste a sweet dream at our first meeting. Long before you ever met me, you'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run away from your feelings. And all your nightmares had become the fuel for sweeter dreams. The power that you have gained by processing everything from your long journey is surely far stronger than any power wielded by that creature. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Oh, oh no, 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 no.
Take this! Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler, give it
I don't feel very powerful.
Bellowing thunder! Lightning flash!
My hand's getting tired, chat. Help.
Impossible! With just one person's dream? Wow! I have been planning this for so long!
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure all his victims make a full recovery. I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your help.
Don't mention it!
You shall join my ancestors! You and my failure of a host!
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him, he decided to sacrifice his host.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like, pinch ourselves?
This should be high enough. Traveler,
I don't think so.
Jump.
Huh?
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes, just like the last time.
Hold on tight. The Yomekui Baku are getting to work.
Cute. Oh, that's a big boy.
It's finally over.
That was cute.
It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight. They were very delicious. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones?
Bad dreams.
You've noticed it too, then. Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside until they've festered and turned into nightmares. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change this state of affairs. I once believed the only reason we Yomekui Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape, no matter how many dreams we eat or how many years pass by. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own, so they'll no longer need to call upon us for assistance. That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. Not even once. So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable. And knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we got caught up in all those nightmare shenanigans?
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Wanna stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
Huh?
That was a cute quest. Oh, yes.
The moon sure is beautiful tonight.
Gotta take the pictures. Was that the boss? I feel no urge to return.
The moon sure is beautiful tonight.
Oh, finally. Whee! Oh, wait until the... Oh. I'll come back up. Oh gosh.
Excuse me! Hello! Please come register over here!
What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely turned some of them back.
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture. And it's good to see that Murasaki and Shion are well on the road to recovery.
Morning, you two. Want to make an appointment?
Yes, please. For today, if possible.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most important customers, after all.
Awesome! In that case, very important Paimon would like to start with the fine dining this time.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the Tenryo Commission to pass on as it happens. The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition. Although his mind seems to have regressed to that of a young child.
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a lot less smoothly yesterday.
Wasn't me?
Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere. I'm able to accept these parts of me for what they are. There's no need for you to tiptoe around them.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been placed in a difficult position. Emura Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to publicly go against him would have been a dangerous move. An angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation. Much safer for the Guji not to get personally involved. It was the right decision.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of troubles, but every sorrow has its cure. Here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it.
VIP pass.
Could we go over your past experiences when you have a moment? There's a lot of gaps in your medical history I need to fill in.
Oh, hello, little one. It's been a while since you last came to seek your fortune at the shrine.
Actually, yes. Yes, it has. Alright, chat. Well, I'm going to end it there. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow for my day stream with more Genshin. And then tomorrow night, I'm not sure what I'll do for variety, but we'll see. Probably go back to Liza B. But until then, good night.